So, Coach, Pierre-Luc Dubois, ho-hum, another three-point night in Anaheim, just standard fare for him. He reaches the 40-assist mark for the first time in his career. Do you laugh at some of like what the pundits were saying when you acquired Luc Dubois, that this guy's going to wear out his welcome? I can't believe what the Caps are paying this guy to bring him in, and he's been a revelation.
Yeah, he was phenomenal in the Anaheim game. And he has been all year. And I don't know. I don't really look back because I didn't know either. You know, I've seen him, coached against him. Obviously, we did a lot of homework before the trade. But you still don't know. Like, I don't know how it's going to go. I've never met him, so I don't know. But once he got to Washington, even early in training camp, that's maybe the one thing that was a little bit different than other trades or players that you coach. Like, I had a feeling and knew very, very early on that this is going to work really well for our organization and for our team because of just the work ethic, his commitment, the conversations having of his path and how motivated he was and all the different things, the skill set, watching film with him and then him in training camp and through. I was really, really confident early on that Doobie was going to be a really, really successful player for our team this year.
And Coach, another cool thing about that deal is on the other side, the Caps sent Darcy Kemper to the Kings to get Luc Dubois here. And this is one of those rare trades where both parties seem to have won. Luc Dubois has been awesome here in Washington, and Darcy Kemper has resurrected things in L.A., and that's your next opponent. He's second in the league in goals against at 2.29. He's 91.5% save percentage. So, he's really rebounded while Luc Dubois has paid huge dividends here as well.
Yeah, and those are, honestly, as a coach, it's sort of weird to say this because we always – you know, I look at other sports and when you evaluate trades, you want someone to win a trade. You want someone to, and you know, it's healthy debate and good conversation. But when I'm looking at it, I'm happy for Kemp, having coached him, having known the person, and he's having a great year. And you're exactly right. It's both teams benefited, and that's whether it's change of scenery or needs, and that I think goes in. They needed a goaltender. We really needed a top six centerman. It worked for both sides. It's the same thing with the Jacob Chychrun, Nick Jensen trade. Nick Jensen's been great for the Ottawa Senators. They needed more of a stay-at-home defensive guy. We needed an offensive guy that could run a power play, get up in the rush, use his skating, had a great shot. It worked for both sides. So a couple of really good examples of trades being able to help both teams in those situations.
Coach Carbery, last one for you. Does the President's Trophy mean something to you? Is it something that you're chasing? So it's either going to be you guys or Winnipeg, I guess. And what happens if it's a tie in points at the end of the season? Do you split the trophy? Like, what happens?
Good question.
Let me answer for you. It doesn't mean anything. We've won them a million times. It never helped us. It doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, I don't think – I've never mentioned it one time. Haven't really thought about it. Don't know the tiebreaker.
Right.
Don't really care.
Yeah, I honestly –
I mean, there's some pride in it, obviously, but beyond that, it doesn't mean anything, right?
Yeah, we want to – it's not going to change our mindset of, we want to go out and win as many games as we possibly can and play well till game 82. And so if that means that we finish – with the best record, great. We would love that because, you know, we're going to try to play well in these last, whatever, we've got 15 games left or 17 games left. But I don't think it's something that we're talking about or a goal or achievement of, hey, we want to get to this. That's not something that's on the table for us.